In order to get an accurate price prediction into the 2025 bull run peak, we need to build an adjustable model that can shift and fluctuate with fundamentals. For an extreme example, had that would-be assassin found his mark yesterday, the cryptocurrency market would have changed undoubtedly. 2 weeks ago, giving you some backstory, Marathon Digital and Coinbase showed up at Mar-a-Lago to give Trump bags of cash. The goal, remove Gary Gensler from office and replace him with someone from the Commodities Board. At this same time, a bill is passed at the new administration's desk, which would rein Gary Gensler in, restricting the SEC's power over cryptocurrency, and they veto it, of course. Knowing even more backstory, on March 9th of 2022, this executive order gets passed. It's to protect retail customers from the dangers of cryptocurrency. There's an immediate exit relief rally for insiders, and then the entire crypto market crashes. Incoming Terra Luna, incoming FTX. So you can see how fundamentals can definitely affect the price peak. Looking at this visual cue, we can see all sorts of boardrooms and CEOs, financial hurdles that Kaspa is going to jump over the incoming months to get the momentum going for their 2025 moonshot price. Keep this in mind as we start looking at this fluctuating model. When making price predictions, traders overemphasize the x-axis on the graph, focusing all their efforts on the price. Meanwhile, there's an entire new variable, the y-axis, on that exact same graph, when it's going to reach its peak, that can offer us even more valuable research. This chart that we're looking at right now shows every 546 days after the halving, the altcoins are likely to reach their peak historically. This means Kaspa will top out at around October of 2025. Now, there's some other tips, tricks, and tactics that we can add on to help us identify in fact, when the top is in. In the comments section below, we're posting a full trading plan that utilizes both X and Y axis variables to give us a cold storage buyout at 11.5 inside VIP, as well as our leverage trade breakout prediction at 12.25 and 13.3. It's once you combine both of these axes, the X for price and the Y for when, that you kick your technical analysis up to the next level. Let's keep that in mind as we break down this price prediction model. Before we put this method on Kaspa, we're going to utilize it on Bitcoin, the granddaddy of all crypto. It's such a mature chart that once you see this method in place, it will become crystal clear to you how effective it is. Then we're going to take it over to Kaspa and give you the full price range, the working model. On Bitcoin, we're looking for, again, repeating trend lines. We go into a lot of other detail in this in our other technical analysis videos. The key trend lines here are this purple price control line, and we can see it forms a broadening wedge pattern. Before the prior breakout, unfortunately, there was a lockdown, very bearish. So eventually this purple control price trend line acted as resistance for the peak. Fast forwarding to the now, we had the exact same two trend lines forming a broadening wedge, and just recently the price has been testing the top side of this purple trend line. Fast forward to that date, October of 2025, this purple trend line is directly at $120,000. Now that seems like quite a bearish price prediction. We're just using this to help establish our range. Noting when the candle breaks above this purple price control repeating trend line, we zoom in on the 1 hour chart and we correlate an angled Fibonacci pitch exactly with all the price ups and downs from that breakout. We can see the candle reaches its peak right around the golden pocket before it gets rejected. Fits like a glove. Zooming out back on the 1 day, we can see the top of that Fibonacci pitch that we just lined up exactly with that breakout at 74,000 is at the top of that other purple control line. underlining how accurate it is. As October reaches, we now have an entire new resistance levels that will help us correlate price action when it's likely to stop at the time of. Knowing an entire series of new resistance lines is an excellent addition to your already strong charting abilities, whether you're using the 200 SMA or you're into classic patterns like the head and shoulders, the double top, the rising wedge, which can all signal bearish price in the future. Now that you have an extra layer to add to your chart, locating the top with confidence will come much easier. Using this technique on Kaspa, we can see there's 3 repeating breakout trend lines. The first of them, the original, started back in April. Once we clone this line and move it to the November spike, we can see it fits like an absolute glove. Shifting it over to the February 7th rocket, we can see it fits there exactly as well. And when we fast forward to October of 2025, this original breakout trend line reaches $4.11. This we can correlate as possible resistance, or in a more bullish scenario, this can act as support, in which case, like we just showed on the Bitcoin chart, you set up an angled Fibonacci pitch and you have a whole new layer of resistance trend lines that you can add to your RSI, your stochastics, your classic pattern readouts, giving you extra confirmation on exactly when the top is in. So this is a model, and one of the key numbers out of it is $4.11. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. You'll notice in the comments section where we posted our trading plan, there's multiple references to our collections library in VIP. In those technical analysis videos, we have all our methods, tactics, and techniques outlined from charts, breakouts, and pullbacks over the past 12 months. So as the buy alert takes off and it's a success, you get more than just monetary gain. You get an education, and that's completely invaluable for new traders. For your more advanced traders who are interested in hiring on an extra set of eyes to keep watching the charts looking for bullish or bearish divergence, this is an opportunity for you to customize the buy alerts, adding your own techniques, which is something nobody across the internet is offering. We'll catch you guys on the next one.